The Wink News Night Beat.
I remember seeing the gun. I remember it coming towards my face.
New tonight, a woman is afraid to go home after she was attacked by two masked men armed with a gun. A split-second decision that likely saved her life.
I'm just putting tears in my eyes now just thinking about this stuff.
A man's target practice in his backyard sends his neighbor to the hospital with a bullet wound.
And celebrating the new year in Southwest Florida, police and deputies stepping up patrol to make sure we all bring in 2019 safely.
And all new on Wink News Night Beat, a Southwest Florida woman has stitches and bruises after she was attacked by armed robbers.
It happened in the parking lot of her apartment complex in South Fort Myers, just feet away from her home. The Night Beat's Morgan Reiner is live there. Now, Morgan, the woman fought back during this attack. Springs man is accused of sexually assaulting a young girl for more than 2 years. 39-year-old Chad Burgess is facing sexual battery charges. Investigators say he started to molest the child in September of 2017. They also say he beat her up this past weekend when she reached out to someone for help to end his ongoing assaults. He's in jail on a $300,000. Now, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un says he hopes to continue talks about denuclearization with President Donald Trump. Kim says he wanted to continue talks in 2019 during a speech tonight, but also warned the U.S. not to test North Korea's patience. Nuclear talks between the countries have stalled for months as they struggle to implement North Korea's disarmament and remove U.S. economic sanctions. Here at home, you'll see plenty of Florida Highway Patrol troopers on the roads tonight, making sure you're not under the influence. The agency is conducting their Wolfpack operation. They will monitor the roads until 5 in the morning. You'll see them along I-75 and other major roadways.
And if you're drinking tonight, call Tow to Go. AAA and Anheuser-Busch are teaming up for the program to make sure you get home safe. Just call 1-855-TOW-TO-GO and a tow truck will take you and your car home. You can have up to one passenger with you, and you do not have to be a AAA member.
And President Donald Trump says he is ready, willing, and able to negotiate an end to the partial government shutdown that has now stretched into its 10th day. The president, however, still insists that any deal must include billions of dollars to fund his border wall. Today, incoming House Speaker Nancy Pelosi released a plan for reopening agencies just as soon as the Democrats. A heavily armed man who threatened his 86-year-old mother is responsible for a nearly 5-hour standoff that caused this scene on Marco Island. Police say 61-year-old Peter Tremont barricaded himself inside his home on Copeland Drive yesterday after pulling a terrifying day for a 13-year-old at Universal Orlando. She says a man tried to kidnap her. The teen told police 23-year-old Jason Michael touched her shoulders and tried to take her for a ride on the Wizarding World of Harry Potter yesterday. The girl got away and ran up to her mother, who called police. Michael now faces battery and kidnapping. An airline employee at RSW is now facing charges tonight after being accused of stealing from a passenger on Christmas. Investigators say Spirit Airlines employee Bijan Edwards was last seen with the laptop left behind on a plane. Investigators say the owner of the laptop tracked it to a Punta Gorda address on the Find My iPhone app. It was the same address listed for Edwards in the airline's database. The gym, a shelter that houses unaccompanied migrant children, is now under investigation after staff members were seen pushing and dragging kids. Take a look. The surveillance video is blurred out for the sake of the kids. You can clearly see workers dragging 2 kids through a doorway of the facility there. This was reported in the Phoenix area back in mid-September. The facility closed for a month. A year to remember from mourning a fallen officer battling toxic algae and seeing a historic race for governor. The headlines in 2018 seized our attention, and now we take a look back at the stories that left a lasting impact on Southwest Florida.
The community came together to honor a fallen hero. A hotel will now move forward.
And to check out the top stories we've covered, head on over to the Wink News app. Wink News will be right back.
Well, we hope you're all enjoying this clear, nice night. Thank you for joining us. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert is next.
And tomorrow, wake up with Wink News this morning at 4:30. Have a great night and Happy New Year. We leave you with images of New York City.